Hey everybody, Radamon here. Thanks for tuning in to Starbound, a vanilla Let's Play tutorial series. So last episode, we managed to add another crew member, and I've got them named here. We've got Chelsea, and then I fixed Pinpoint because he lost his name as well. So I did mention last episode that I was going to work towards getting all of our, getting a pet station, and then trying to get all of the scanning for the Apex clues, and then possibly also adding some Apex crew members, because I think we would like a diversified crew, if possible. But first things first, I want to go ahead and sell all of the stuff in my inventory right now that is just taking up space, because I am running dearly out of space here, so let's go do that. So one thing I wanted to do is to put my vehicle away. I really haven't been using the vehicle, and given that I use Sprint more than everything else, it's not one of these that I am likely to need. Okay, this pistol... I'm toggling through my hotbars to see what I do and do not use. Auto chips. I'm going to put the auto chip away as well. If I don't need the vehicle, I won't need the auto chip. I have a ton of throwing weapons. I think I'm going to put all of them away for now as well, just to free up some space. I'm going to have to remember that they're here, which could be a problem, but okay. There we go. That makes me a lot happier. Great. So first stop, we are headed to the teleshop. I've got a whole lot of stuff to sell. At this point, I'm not really using pixels, but what I do hope to do is to amass my pixels so that when it comes time to make my own colony, I've got plenty of money to be able to outfit everything I want immediately. I'm going to keep this broadsword and sell the rest. Okay, I have 55,000. Because maybe I want this. Who knows? Alright. Then, in terms of a larger ship license, or more ships, I probably need just, what, one more crew member, I suspect? Okay, let's head back to the ship. So I did mention that I had an interest in possibly printing up a pet station, but I don't think... Oh yes, I definitely do not have enough Durasteel. So what I'm going to do right now is to withdraw really all of the ores that I have so that I can sort of get a good feel. I can get a good inventory, like, you know, I can see right now I have tons and tons of silver, but I do not have a lot of other materials like titanium. I have a bunch of titanium, but I don't have a lot of Durasteel. So, oh, I didn't mean to take all. Well, that's a bit of annoyance. That's something I really didn't want to do. So I'm going to put away the specialty. Oh no, I can smelt that stuff. But what I could do is I could put away all of these specialty materials that I'm not likely to need in the near future, and go and smelt my single Durasteel. But then we also collected some Aegisalt, Ferrosium, Violium from our last excursion. And I guess some additional gold and copper as well. Alright. And then if we wanted to be reminded, I suppose I could also remind you all about the upgrade to the replicator, right? So we have the accelerator, or we have the manipulator, or we have the separator. So this is just sort of a choice. You can actually build all three. You're not necessarily restricted to just one. I don't have enough resources for the additional ranged, but I do have the resources for the additional combat. This is a high damaging one, and this is what I'm going to make first, but what I might end up doing is making all three. So I need 2 silicon boards, and then I need to make the manipulator add-on. Takes a minute. Alright, now with this add-on, I will be able to... I have a bunch of flower petals that I'm not going to need, or bones, or cotton, silk. Okay, I think we're kind of well organized here. I won't need the teleporter cores. Do I have a spare teleporter? Yeah, I do have a spare teleporter, so I definitely won't need the teleporter cores. Some of these things can actually be sold, but here's the manipulator add-on that I want. So let's go ahead and move our replicator. I'm going to put it... Man, I have a lot of room, but I need to use my room more wisely. Alright, there it is. And in this new replicator, as you can see, there's a new tier of gear. As you can see, there's the bone saw set. Comparing to my current set, let's compare apples to apples. It's a 50% damage gain, a little bit of a loss of armor and health. Or a little bit of a gain to armor and health, but mostly damage. And then eventually leading to the clockwork set. I am not going to be able to get the clockwork set just yet. The clockwork set requires solarium, and I don't have the breathing EPP to be able to access it. But for the cost of some silk and some synthetic material, I can at least get either the coat or the hat. I will go for coat first. So we need silk and synthetic material. Alright, so here is the bone saw coat. And I can also make the slacks. I don't have enough ferrosium for the hat. So the old TV here is something I'm going to be required to collect later on. So I will put this away. And then don my armor while making sure to continually get the resources that I'm growing. Alright, in here we have the brand new bone saw coat and slacks. There it is. And then this old stuff can just be sold. This does raise my stats considerably. I will be doing a lot more damage. Oh, we also, because I grabbed everything, I have a bunch of old protectorate stuff here that I was supposed to keep stored. I don't need rope anymore. Goodbye, rope. The jump augment. Alright. I think we squared away what we do and do not need. Now, for the last pair of armor, I'm definitely going to be wanting to do some mining, but I think I'm going to mine on a new world. I'm going to mine on a world that has the chance to have some Apex colonies. I would like to not just find an Apex dungeon full of the Apex zombie type things, which didn't seem to be capturable. I think they modified out your ability to capture them because they were just so powerful. So I missed that memo and I was trying to capture them, but I digress. So, yes, let's get to a new world here. Another frozen world, one that I have not been to. And go about... Or alternatively, I actually do have the quest to acquire the sugar and the toxic top. And we can bring this back to... I think it was the human colony offered this one. But if I'm wrong, I could always abandon it. I don't want to go on a fool's errand here. I have Toxic Top. Oh, no, I have Toxic Top Seed. Wait, Ooh, ouch. I grew it, and the plant yielded no Toxic Top, just 2 seeds instead. I mean, there's a chance of that. So, here's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm going to abandon that entirely, and that will save me time in the long run. Okay, so a new planet within this system that I have not yet visited. This is unexplored, so this will be where I go. If it was explored, you can see view, like this. If it's unexplored, you don't get the view, you get an unexplored tag, and that's an indicator of somewhere we need to head to. All right, I do have a box full of seeds, so let me put those Toxic Top seeds away, Egg Shot seeds, Diodora seeds, so on and so forth. Alright, that's put away. One thing I don't have on this ship that I probably should is just a simple cooking fire. Could everybody stop standing right on my... Thank you. Because just the chicken and stuff like that I have in my inventory, I'm currently not really able to do anything with. So let's make a campfire, so at least I can cook it. At least it won't go to waste. So, 3 cooked poultry and 3 cooked steaks. Alright, beaming down. This is a new planet, a new cold planet. Ooh, and I beam down and immediately have hostile bandits aiming at me. Oh, nice. I love showing up somewhere where I'm wanted. Ooh, you guys have some weapons. This hammer does considerably more damage than the sword I had. Like, so much more. I didn't check the attack rate, but my guess is it's a huge improvement. And they also had some other things, too. So let's try out this hammer. Whee! Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Yep. That is a big amount of damage. What's the special attack on this? It is a blink explosion, so it allows me to blink and blow up. So the humans in that little enclave, or whatever you want to call it, did not in any way have quests for me. Oh, there's Chelsea following me around. I didn't really tell my guys to escort. Alright, and obviously we're here, and this is Glitch. I already have considerable glitch in my current roster. So I am going to bypass this glitch. Now, there's probably a lot of, Oh, no, you keep following me, Chelsea. There's probably a lot of, loot here that it might be wise for me to poke around a little bit, just to make sure that if there's something expensive, I, snag it. But if there's a glitch town here, I'm probably going to switch worlds again without exploring this one too thoroughly, in hopes of finding Apex instead. Man, these crates and barrels. Electric zone, attraction zone, okay. It's a new staff. Some ferrosium. It may actually be enough ferrosium to get the hat, the helmet that I don't have. Especially if I continue to get ferrosium out of the chest here. And I'm being unnecessarily cautious as to not remove... Okay, I have enough matter manipulators to get optics. I guess that's been true for a while, but now that allows me to use my manipulator a little bit further range. I'm sure there's more loot in this city. I'm just going to do a quick run to see if there isn't... I think the chances of me finding an additional colony is pretty slim. See, taking a look at the other weapons that I unlocked. This one, 2-7. Okay, it's better than that blade. So here is an old one. This is a one-hander fire swarm. This is a two-hander. We'll try out this two-hander. So its primary is an electric portal, which looks like this. Just like the fire that I had going on before. Acts the same way. And then its secondary is an attraction zone, which is like a gravity pull, which actually is a pretty powerful tool. I'll demo it now. Because see, this critter here can't fight back. That was maybe a little mean to do, but you know, almost everything on these planets are trying to kill me, so cut me some slack. Alright, I'm just going to spend a second to try to scour the surface of this planet. Because I'm finding some pretty good resources, too. Oh, ow. Now, the only issue, of course, is going with damage gear over tanking gear or energy gear is well, I guess energy gear wouldn't have it either, but I am delicate-ish. Oh, here we go. Here's a microbiome change. And being more delicate means that in my attempt to not die, the gear that I currently have equipped is not maybe the best. Alright, that was just coal. I don't really want coal. Oh, look at these cosmetics. Dark disguise. Oh, I'm smoky. Yeah, you could. There's a large variety of interesting cosmetics that you can muster up in this game. So I don't put too much stock in it. I'm more about, you know, getting to the end, kind of. But if you were to be interested, what's down here? Matter manipulator module and some tunnels. Oh, weird. So here we are in yet another biome. This is the hive block. The hive microbiome. Gotta say, this planet has definitely been interesting with their variety of biomes. Oh boy. But I don't think I'm going to find any apex. I'll keep exploring a little bit more. Chelsea, I'm leaving. You don't have to fight that fight. And it looks like I'm exiting the hive and re-entering Obsidian. Sorry. I find it fun to kill you guys. You don't have it coming, but do it anyway. You just seem very demonic to me. You always have. Alright, come on. Show me something other than more obsidian. Here we are. Here we go. Alright, we found some... Alright, it was worth the search. I was worried it wasn't going to be. Oh no, is this just the one house? That'd be a little disappointing. Oh, okay. It does seem to be an entire town of Apex. And this town in particular doesn't seem... Oh, wow, that is a lot of rotten food. It doesn't seem too big brothery. I mean, there's some cameras. Nah, maybe it is pretty big brothery. But I should be able to wind up, or round out the scans that I need to scan for, right? That's primarily why I'm... Oh, here we are. Plays music. A record player. Oh, nice. Some monkey screaming music. Apex screams. Some diamonds. I don't need to steal their food, though. Not a single quest giver so far. Oh, we have some stores. I'm right now stealing stuff. Okay, what do you got? Rogue trousers, which are worse than my current... Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. What about stuff to sell? Yeah, we are going to sell this stuff. Okay. Here we go. Now we're starting to get into the apartment complexes, the Apex apartment complexes, where I think we're going to be able to scan the last remaining stuff. And then maybe also get some quest givers, because I would, as I said, like to have a diverse group of companions. Now, a little reminder here of things to... Oop, wrong screen. Things to collect. The Big 8 bust. The old television I already collected. I forgot to mark that down. But the Big 8 bust is not something I've seen so far. But often those busts can be found at the very edge of the colony. So there still might be a chance for us to find it yet. And there we are. That's all of the scans we need to do. I don't see any Big 8 busts here, but as you can see, there's a some underground policing facilities here. Apex sure do like their secret police. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to that without pissing them off. I don't know, maybe. Okay, we have actually a really good one-hander. Alright, what is this better than? This is better than this one. So this one gets retired. And these one-handers, one of them is fire, so it's going to glow as well, which is kind of nice. Oops, I didn't mean to be stabbing everything. No quest giver so far, though. And no big bust, either. But this house is a little bit more elegant than the others. You must be wealthy, huh? And here I am looting your home. Sorry, but not sorry at the same time. Ooh, that was not good food. That was Definitely some food poisoning there. Alright, well they do also... Oh, here we go. This is a bust. Big 8 bust. I just collected one. Put that away. I'm going to attempt to evade the authorities when I dig for their treasure down here. We've got a remote grenade launcher. Oh, nice. All right, we'll give that a run. And then a mask and a drill. I should have just taken the medicine kit earlier, which negates. And here we go. This is like a police headquarters, which I will loot. Oh, and there we go. A first quest giver. We've not found many of those. Another thing I should probably do is to either put down a teleporter or a flag. I don't think I have a flag on me, but we can always put down a teleporter. And yes, I will accept your quest. It's going to accept it anyway, regardless of what the stipulations were, as I hope to get one of you to join me. Deliver a message to you. Okay, that was about the easiest quest I've ever done. And then acquire a hanging basket from you. And deliver the hanging basket to someone else. Oh, you're paying off the police, are you? That's what it seems like. Well, even if none of these guys end up joining me, they have given me a whole bunch of ores that I didn't necessarily have to dig for, as well as some weapons and medical supplies and stuff like that. Oh, here's another one-handed wand. And in there was, again, more ores. So the one-handed wands, if we wanted to, we could dual-wield one-handers. So let me demo that as well, because I do now have 2 one-handers. This is dueling these things probably best if you've got a high energy pool. As you can see, what level are they? Oh god, let's not hit random guards. They're both level 5, so Ice Portal and Fire Swarm. And I'll demo that next time I'm in a combat situation. Alright, so the quest giver did not want to join me at the end of it. I'm just trying to talk to a little bit of everyone to see if anyone does. I need to sneeze, but I will not let it happen. Okay. Cool. Thanks for you letting me know that. As you may have noticed, these guys have not been as welcoming as some of the other races. Do I know of a good barber? I do not, sorry. Join me for bananas. Well, you don't have bananas in your fridge, so I can't. Nor does your neighbor. And now we're back to the exit. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to be putting a flag down at this colony. It was not very welcoming, and as such, I don't feel like I need to mark it down. But I might actually have enough for the next tier of helmet. I just need to do a little bit of smelting. It's also possible to get all 3 upgraded replicators, and they're giving you a variety of options. But let's see what that hat requires. So I already have everything I need for it, so let's forge it up. And that is going to significantly increase our damage yet again. This is, as a reminder, the damage replicator. And I would like to not look like this, but look like that. Okay. So I've picked the way I'd like to look. Another thing I needed to do was to get a bunch of Durasteel for the pet station. That was something I wanted to do. So taking a look at the pet station, I am still remarkably far from that goal because I have not been mining Durasteel, nor have I been given the chance to. Oops. So what would be good now is to go to yet one more unsearched world and possibly go digging around, go spelunking underground for material that I need to acquire. All right. So here's yet another super cold planet. And let's beam on down. Chelsea. Oh, Pinpoint got renamed yet again. Yeah, one of the issues with changing the name of your crew members is sometimes they just reset. So Pinpoint has constantly been reset to Takashi, which is not what he's supposed to be named, but it's just the way the game wants to mess with me. So this is one of the Arctic worlds. With ocean Arctic world. Oh, great. Water balloons. That is exactly what I wanted. Let's see about the double portals. Now, the thing is, the companions that I had, the two crew members that were tasked with following me around, they're not really going to follow me around much underwater. So if I want them to join me, I have to dig to underground tunnel systems or something like. I just wanted to travel across the surface in order to find ruins or something like that. But I might have to commit to significantly going into tunnel systems. I don't want your stupid water balloons. Who keeps water balloons in a chest in an ocean? It's just a strange concept there. Just strange. Alright, I'm going to go a little bit further in hopes of finding something of import. And then I'll start going underground. Oops. Well, hold your breath. Alright, it's almost time for me to start digging around. So we're looking for Durasteel and the 3 new frozen resources that would allow me to do some more crafting. Obtaining those would be pretty ideal. So that would be Agisalt, Ferrosium, and I always forget the third. Also, it wouldn't hurt to get more titanium and and other materials like that, because we'll put them to good use. There truly is nothing. Oh, hello, guy. I did mention to the viewers here that I wanted to try out this new portal. Yep, that hurts, doesn't it? Just a little bit further, and I'm going to start going underground. Sometimes you can find surface temples and the like, but I'm really out of luck this time around. Water balloons? No, cosmetic pants or something. A backpack. Alright, here we go. Now, of course, I have the entire ocean above me, so I'm likely to fill up basically everywhere I dig, unless I start digging back then up like this. And let's hope to find some caverns or tunnels. Maybe I'll start going downwards. Oh, this looks like Hive again. Some old coal. Violium. That's what I was trying to think of. Violium. So, if I spend enough time down here to collect minerals, this could be the last mining stop that I have to make before hitting up fire planets, which would be pretty beneficial. So that will be my plan. Come on. And it wouldn't hurt necessarily for me to try to obtain enough resources for a variety of the replicators, right? Okay, nothing goes that way. To get, one of each, just a demo. And I'm trying to do my best to illuminate my path now that I don't have a illumination EPP with me. Let's see. The quest from... Okay, it's not an illumination. But the Big 8 bust is one of the quest items that I was requested to find. So I can turn that in. And I believe the next quest, or the quest thereafter, that quest giver offers is one where the reward will be another illumination. Also, if I needed plant matter, not that I necessarily do, there is no shortage of it around here in this plant matter cave. I'm not really finding a whole lot of Durasteel, however. For that, I actually it might be easier and quicker to travel back to an easier world. One where I needed the radiation EPP. Because on these, on the worlds where oh, here's some Durasteel. But on the worlds where I need the heating DPP, the one I have now, the 3 new ores are going to be a lot more commonplace. Whereas on the radiation worlds, there's going to be plenty of Durasteel because there aren't these new introduced ores. My allies are really laying down some cover fire, aren't they? Kind of nice to have that kind of backup. Alright, let's take a quick inventory here. Oh, I'm not hungry. Let's see. We've got plenty of ferrosium, an okay amount of agisalt, not a whole lot of violium. Violium is definitely a limiting factor for us at the moment, which I could be on the lookout for. Here we go. Alright, and now I'm going to start working my way out. Even if I didn't collect everything that I wanted to. As a matter of running out of time. And I would like to turn over the Big 8 bust, because I realize trying to see what I'm doing is very challenging, and if I could obtain an illumination, some method of illumination, that would be very, very handy for you all, I think. But then, of course, I hit nodes of violium. Alright, so now we're back up into the ice. Should be pretty easy to leave the planet from here. Yep, just get on up to the ocean. I'm still moving. And... oh, actually, there was a chest there. My bad, hold on. Wasn't there? Oh, wow, it's my imagination. I thought I saw a chest. Never mind. Alright, let's head back to the ruins and talk with Esther. And we also have the Big 8 bust on us, right? We do, yes. Okay. So before we go anywhere else, I'd like to smelt down, and yes, indeed, we did not get a whole lot of Durasteel. I was afraid of that. We're going to have to go to an easier world for Durasteel if we want to really collect up it. I would like to, at some point, build all of the facilities that I have access to. And that's going to mean probably backtracking a little bit and making sure we have enough titanium and Durasteel to build said facilities. And it takes a minute to do that. But, alright, here we are. Let's turn over the Big 8 bust. Ooh, and he gave us a speed boost. I like that. Alright, so health augment. And next up is an energy augment for the Florin statue. Which, you know what, we have. Let's go grab the Florin statue and get through the curated item list. So the Florin statue is here. I'll take everything else out, because maybe they, with any luck, go all in a row. I forget the order off the top of my head. Alright, so back to the ruins. Next up, arm display, we have that as well. After that, old television, we also have that. And then traditional gong. Here you go. So, taking a look at what we got the health augment. We've got a speed augment. We've got a healing augment, damage augment, energy augment, and then eventually a two-hander blade. Which, special attack is a great wave. Like that. Very cool. Alright, Esther. We have located the artifact. And it's in the Miniknog stronghold. Or however you pronounce that. God, I don't know. And she gave us another matter manipulator module. But that is going to have to be for another episode. So, I think what I want to continue to do before I go ahead and fight a boss or whatever is to continue trying to search for additional crew members and to try to get some of the facilities that I have yet to build. So that would mean possibly getting the... I have the manipulator, but getting the accelerator and the pixel printer, pixel compressor, pet station, all of this stuff, which will require a fair bit of resource gathering on my part. If you have any feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and tune in next time. Adios, everybody.